Hey guys, welcome to Behind the Spotlight. I'm Crystal Lampett and I'm pleased to have another great local Kansas City band in the house. We've got the Uproot. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Absolutely.
Now we want to kick it off with the first song, and it is called Funkwalk.
Yes.
All right, let's get funky. Take it away.
It up now. All day we're searching for the good sound. By me, right before sundown. I'm on my Funkwalk. I see your souls are talking, and now I can't stop. Let's get these windows rocking. We about to go off. Hear that bass line is dropping. Here goes my best shot. Let's get this party popping. They knock you down. You're feeling stoned and no one around. You're on your own, you'll get back up. It takes a while to fill your cup, but that's your style. Till I got a lot of paint job. Oh well, you got it looking like a bad chip. Got you running in your tank top. Going down with it, like you're looking for a fat tip. You got the money in the bankroll. The sound of it turns your jeans like magic. You know I had the same thought. We did a little bit just so we have it. I'm on my Funkwalk. I see your souls are talking, and now I can't stop. Let's get these windows rocking. We about to go out. Hear that bass line is dropping. Here goes my best shot. Let's get this party popping. Down, you're feeling stoned and no one around. You're on your own and you'll get back up. It takes a while to fill your cup, but that's your style.
Funkwalk by the Uproot. Guys, we've whittled it down to just two of you now. So tell us about the inspiration behind Funkwalk.
A lot of our songs, Funkwalk included, usually Hammer, David, and Jason wrote a lot of the music part, and then I just kind of come in behind that and write the lyrics. So do you guys have any particular inspiration behind it?
Well, I mean, it's probably our most, funky song. Kind of, we're all really influenced by the Chili Peppers and, some other kind of funk bands. So that definitely ties in there pretty well.
Yeah, I could see that. So what about other influences? Because I know all of you probably come from different backgrounds and different musical inspirations. Who else do you kind of admire through when you think about writing your music?
So I've had people tell us that we kind of have sounds of like 311 and Tool,
Yeah.
And definitely Red Hot Chili Peppers and stuff. A lot of different backgrounds for sure. We're both kind of more into like jam band stuff, or kind of grew up with that stuff. So, a little more obscure, but like String Cheese Incident, Widespread Panic, and I kind of like some more electronic music actually, like Sound Tribe Sector 9, and then some DJs and stuff for sure, but more so.
I'm hearing some definite 90s influence.
Okay.
A little bit there. A little bit
What
of the
about you,
90s.
Dave?
Yeah, we've definitely got the grunge influence also.
Yeah.
I mean, we all, listen to Alice in Chains, Tool, like you mentioned. We've got Stone Temple Pilots, a lot of those type bands. So that definitely, I think, influences our sound a little bit.
Yeah. And how did you two meet?
Yeah, so actually, our bass player, Jason, he lived next door to me in Ellsworth Residence Hall at KU.
Rock Chalk.
Oh, yeah. So he lived next door. I met him on the first night when we did like the group meetup thing. And then later that night, I met David Hammer as well, because Jason and Hammer have been good friends for a long time. So,
nice.
Yeah.
Just kind of join the party. I like it.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, we'll get further into your story after this. We're going to take a commercial break. Don't go anywhere.
Skies, cover your eyes, government lies.
Welcome back to Behind the Spotlight. I'm hanging here with the Uproot, and you guys have some pretty exciting news. You've just put together your very first album.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Look at that.
We'll zoom in. I don't know if we can zoom in or not, but either way, it's called Moving in Color. That's our first full-length debut
And there's
album.
no CD in it because I swiped it.
It's a hot item. It's a hot item.
It is. It's flying off the shelves. So tell us about the process from, coming together as a band and then putting together your first album. I mean, I'm sure this was a lengthy project.
It was. It probably took us close to a year, actually, to get everything done. Maybe a little short of a year. But it's a pretty fun process for sure. A lot of work went into it, but I definitely enjoyed it. That's probably the favorite thing I've had to do so far with the band. So what about you?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely hard working around all the schedules. So, I mean, a lot goes into it. Scheduling, you have to track it, mix it, master it. We had to find graphic design, which Kevin Bridey, very, very excellent design work
plug.
he did.
Yeah.
But, and then we have to go through distribution and all that. So it's a lengthy process, but it's definitely worth it. And it's always been a dream of ours to, put an album out and just get our music out there.
How cool is that, too, to be able to do it here and, in your hometown and from start to finish? We really have such a growing music scene here that you have those resources sort of at your fingertips, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And you did touch on something that you all have different lives. You all have different schedules. So tell us a little bit more about the background. Are we talking, family life? How do you balance it all?
Well,
yeah, there's definitely family life involved, and it's just kind of.
You've got your third kid on the way.
Third
Congratulations!
Kid. Yep, thank you.
It's kind of a juggling act for sure. You get people that we commit to a date or something, and then something comes up and we have to reschedule. But ultimately, we got it done. It was just if we were just a band and we didn't have full-time jobs and families, we could knock it out really quickly. But trying to schedule everything definitely makes it a little bit more of a longer process for sure.
Well, and so tell us about the full-time jobs. What do you guys do outside of music?
I'm an IT project manager for SAIC, working with the USDA right now.
Nice.
I'm kind of in an IT support role for an advertising company.
I'm sure that helps you with all of this equipment as well. Right?
Yeah. We just got a new PA, so we're working that all out and stuff, but it definitely helps for sure.
What's been your favorite place to perform so far in Kansas City?
Oh, yeah.
We had a really good show the other night a couple weeks ago back at Local Tap at the 1 Block South Complex in Overland Park. So that was
nice.
Was good.
I like that little area.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, they've got 4 or 5 bars there that You know, so a lot of people just walking around. It was definitely a good venue.
If you have good weather too, yeah.
Absolutely. We've played First Fridays before at the Crossroad, which is really fun.
Yeah, that's one of our favorites. It's always nice. People just, you know, everyone's outside enjoying the weather, having some drinks and listening to music. It's pretty good time.
Such a chill environment.
Yeah.
And a lot of creatives out, I'm sure.
Yeah.
What about, you know, outside of music? Because I know you have jobs, you have lives, you have kids, families. What do you do maybe creatively or just to offer some stress relief? What do you do outside of music that actually helps you be more creative?
Let me take that first, Crystal. So I'm repping some Ties Dice here. Blue Smoke Barbecue, Mark and Maggie Kaufman in North Carolina. Hopefully they'll come back to Kansas City someday. But I make tie-dyes as well, so Ties Dies, T-Y-Z-E-D-Y-Z-E, another little plug there for you.
Also a heck of a baker.
Baking, yeah, you tried the peanut butter cookie earlier?
I had one of this guy's cookies.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
So good. What was in that?
Just standard ingredients.
Yeah, we would.
Yeah, it's just peanut butter cookie, but.
Okay, come on. This sounds a little too good to be true. Do you ever, I mean, you must have something that you do at home where you're just wasting time. Because you immediately made me feel guilty because I was like, well, I go home and I'll like waste time on Facebook, I'll Instagram, binge Netflix. I'm not baking cookies, nor am I making tie-dyes or any sort of artwork, writing music. You're making me feel lame.
Yeah,
I stay pretty busy. My dad has that work ethic. He's always doing something. So you got it from Dad. Yes, yes.
See,
I do have one guilty pleasure.
Okay.
I do like to play Call of Duty sometimes. My wife, she would hear this and she'll be like, "Oh my gosh!" But it's a good release.
Is it under control?
It's under control. You know, I mean, I'm.
Would
going
your
to
wife
meetings,
agree? If I talked to your wife right now, would she be like,
"It's better now"?
It's better. I know a lot about that.
Yeah.
So there can be a lot of conflict at home if you play too many video games, guys.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Word to the wise.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. All right, so where do you guys see yourselves in 5 years? I know this is the beginning of your journey with your new album. You've been playing for a long time. From here on out, this is a milestone. 5 years from now, what's the goal?
I mean, I think we definitely, you know, we're working on getting all the new material together for another album. So we're definitely hoping to hit that soon. And then really just playing shows, getting our name out there, just playing in front of as many people as possible, I think is kind of what we want to do.
Oh yeah. So we just got this new PA. So we're basically fully mobile now. I wouldn't necessarily have to depend on a venue to have the equipment. So I mean, we can play outside, we can play parties, we can really play anything. So
that's nice.
Yeah.
Is there a would there be a moment in your career that you could pinpoint that would be like, wow, I've really made it?
I mean, this is pretty big for us. Honestly, we're really excited to be here.
Yeah, we're here behind the spotlight.
Right? Absolutely. So
you've always wanted to be on behind the spotlight, obviously.
So since I was a wee little hammer.
I think getting the album finished and having a finished product that we can hold in our hands and that looks really good and we feel like it sounds really good. And Clockwork Studios helped us get that recorded. A couple other people as well. So we just want to shout out to them. But yeah, being able to see that finished product and hold it is just like this is a pretty good accomplishment for as a musician for sure. So that's pretty good, but yeah.
Totally. Yeah, and it is interesting too because everybody has sort of their own idea of like, well, I will need $1 million and a yacht and you know, platinum records to feel successful.
Right.
But in so many ways, if you're doing what you love and you are finding that, you know, you are accomplishing milestones with it, for me, that's like, I feel good about that.
Oh yeah.
We love doing it. If something more happens with it, great, that's a bonus. But you know, we just love having fun playing music. So
yeah, it probably feeds your creativity, your creative sides a little bit.
Good outlet.
Absolutely. What about your, I guess, band image? Has there been, because you know the way the music world and the entertainment world works now, there's so much social media involved, and you really have to think about branding. Have you guys sort of decided, have you picked a direction or an image that you want to put out there?
We're trying to consolidate a lot of our branding with our album and, you know, getting flyers, business cards, logos, banners and stuff to basically get that cohesive brand to carry with us, but that's kind of still in development at this point, honestly.
Yeah. Still coming to you. But yeah, that makes sense. All right, well, I do want to get to our 4 favorites, and I don't know if I've warned you about this yet, but I'm about to ask you some deeply personal questions. Okay, so starting off, your favorite book.
Favorite book, I gotta say The Stand by Stephen King or The Gunslinger. I do, yeah.
Gunslinger, you're into The Gunslinger?
Yeah.
Nice. All right, and?
I think Brave New World, probably. It's a great book. Aldous Huxley. It's a good one.
It is good. It's kind of trippy though, and it makes you think like, what if one day this is how the world could be?
More and more of it's starting to unfold.
It's creepy, right?
Yeah, it is.
I know. It's kind of, it's a little disconcerting, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
All right, so favorite book and then favorite movie?
All right, I'm gonna skew a little bit off the rails here. I'm gonna say Game of Thrones. I know it's not a movie.
It's a show.
It's a show, but I don't feel as strongly about anything else other than that.
You don't feel as strongly about movies?
I was gonna throw it. No, I don't really. I used to have a movie called Ravenous that was actually a favorite when I was in high school. But
Ravenous.
Yes.
Have you heard of this?
No.
Okay.
It's a little more obscure, but it was a good movie.
What is it? Is it like a silent film?
No, Ravenous was set like in the Civil War times, and there's like a
indie. Is it indie? Film?
Not really indie. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, this is gonna sound bad. Not one of my. No offense, but I think David Arquette's in it. But that's not like
what's offensive about David Arquette?
I don't know. I don't necessarily. I'm not gonna say
David
anything.
Arquette's in it, so
yeah,
you probably
yeah. But no,
seen
it was a great movie. It was pretty entertaining. So you'll have to check it out. But.
Ravenous. Okay, I'm curious. Okay, so favorite movie.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely a tough one. I like a lot of movies. I like the Doors movie. Let's just go with that. Oliver Stone.
Not as
it's a good one.
Obscure.
Yeah.
So at least I'm kind of following you on that.
Yeah.
Okay, favorite book, movie, and then now we're on to a music artist. If you had to pick one.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time. I've been to a lot of shows growing up and stuff. And Sound Tribe Sector 9 was a band that I saw a lot of, and I really liked it. I haven't seen them in a long time, but
okay.
That's in my core, yeah, for sure. So.
And.
Well, I think Widespread Panic. They're one of my favorite bands. They're definitely pretty awesome to see live, and yeah, definitely influence some of our music.
It helps when you see them live too, and they're also good live. It gives you kind of this new level of respect, because there's nothing, I mean, I hate to say this, but it's just such a downer when you idolize this band and then you go see them perform live and it's just nothing like what you heard, what you expected.
Definitely.
Sometimes that's cool. They do the indie, you know, the stripped down version and acoustic or garage version, but sometimes it's just like, man, I can't listen to them the same way anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, and then the very last of our favorite four is share your favorite fan story or your favorite band experience from the last few years.
I mean, I know we've kind of already touched on this, but really recording and finishing and, you know, having the album has been probably my favorite experience of the band.
Favorite story? Okay.
Yeah, and our wives and girlfriends, they've, you know, fan stories, they've definitely helped us out a lot and done some promotions. They always make sure to share our posts on their page, invite their friends to our shows. So, you know, that's definitely extremely helpful.
Have you had any cool, like really crazy experiences while you've been out performing that you, like a story that you tell your friends over and over again?
I mean, you know, it's pretty common occurrence.
PG rated.
Yeah.
PG-13
well,
since it's
oh, well then
o'clock.
if that's the case, we just have lots of fans just, you know, they love our shows so much, they're throwing us their hotel keys and holding onto our leg. We're trying to get out the door. We're like, we're trying to pack up our stuff.
Over there in Overland Park?
Yeah, and they're just swarming the car. It's hard to even get out of there sometimes, but we work through it.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Everyone with their cell phones in their face, like, the Uproot's walking by, guys. Snapchat. Are you guys on Snapchat?
We are not on Snapchat.
I don't blame you. I'm not either. It's not something.
Are you off Snapchat now, or did you ever?
I had Snapchat and I got rid of it for very specific reasons.
Right.
Yeah, so it's not my favorite.
Can be a dicey one.
It is a tricky one, absolutely. All right, well, you know, do you have any last words of advice to somebody who's just starting out in the music world?
Just, I mean, keep it fun for sure. You know, you got to have. You don't want to make it personally a job. You know, it's got to be something, a creative outlet for sure that you can kind of, you know, get into and put your energy into. So, and then also just keep after it. You know, keep realistic expectations. You know, don't throw all your eggs in the I'm gonna be a famous rock star basket. Right. I feel like some people kind of do that, and more power to them. And like, I like to keep that dream alive, but you know, you don't want to. If that doesn't happen, you don't want to have like total shattered.
Case in
dreams.
point, Charles Manson.
Charles Manson. Okay.
Didn't work out for him and things. Yeah.
But you know, keep after it for sure, and just keep trying, and always try to keep learning. So make sure you're enjoying it for sure.
Stay grounded, be consistent, and have realistic expectations. Thanks, guys, so much. All right, guys, don't go anywhere. We've got one more song from the Uproot coming up. Welcome back to Behind the Spotlight. It's been a pleasure hanging with the Uproot. We do have one more song for you, but before we get to that, I want to make sure everyone knows where they can find you.
Yeah, so you can check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/uprootkc or our CDs on iTunes. So it's a couple places.
All right, perfect. Well, thank you guys so much for being here. We've got one more song and it is called Grease Blues, right?
Yeah.
All right, take it away, guys.
One, two, three. No way out, looking down, we found a new way. Coming up, living now, you got me too real. When I want to the show, then now I show you. Slipping out of control, and they don't know who. Real low, heavy low, to our creator. Set the show, you're too slow, and you can say her. We collide in the air, and there's a bright light. Clouds of smoke everywhere, it's been a good night. Shut the world to the wind, I'm feeling blowing. Here we go, once again. I know you're taking more seriously now. Running into your maker, saving your life for later. What did she say? You're away, sailing into the water, searching for something copper, learning about the opera. Symbols of light, deep in the night, shallow and darkly written. Orders were sharply given, and if you soon forget.